فقولا له قولا لينا لعله يتذكر أو يخشى قالا ربنا إننا نخاف أن يفرط علينا أو أن يطغى قال لا تخافا إنني معكما أسمع وأرى.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, peace be with you. Today we are dealing with a very specific courage, which is the one which is needed to deal with your handicap. The courage to deal with your handicap is something which, once again, we have to understand broadly. It's not only about the physical dimension. Of course, there are physical handicap that you have to deal with. And sometimes from a psychological viewpoint, when you come to your own self and you have to deal with the way you talk or your mind and your intelligence, you feel sometimes that you are stressed and you don't trust yourself. You're not confident with yourself because you think you are not intelligent enough. You don't know how to speak. You don't know how to deal with your emotional handicap as well. So this is something that you are nurturing to the point that sometimes a handicap is more perceived than real, and the way you look at it ends up to imprison you in this perception to the point that you think that you are not going to deal with it, you are not able to deal with it. And this is invisible. Only God and yourself, and sometimes people who are around you know about it. And there are visible handicap when it comes to your the way you can deal with and you have to deal with your body. At one point, when you deal with it, the courage is just to step back and to look at the whole picture and say, okay, I might have this, but I have to look at my qualities. I have to change my perception of myself. And this courage of changing, transforming your perception, mean that you have to come back to the essential qualities that you have, because your qualities are going to help you to deal with your weaknesses or your perceived handicap. And this means that you have to trust God and to trust yourself. Remember Musa alayhi salam, he was unable to talk. He had a kind of handicap in the way he was expressing himself. And God was sending him to deliver a message. And then he asked God, وَاحْلُلْ عُقْدَةً مِّن لِسَانِي يَفْقَهُ قَوْلِي. So help me remove this handicap from the way I express myself in order for them to listen to me. So he was asking God and knowing that this was the way he will be able to achieve his mission. And even asking, وَاجْعَلْ لِي وَزِيرًا مِّنْ أَهْلِي هَارُونَ أَخِي. So give me someone who can help me to achieve this, my brother Harun. So this is important for two things: dealing with his own handicap, trusting God, and knowing that it could come from yourself, and it could come from the society, the people who love you around you. They could help you to deal with it, and you have to trust God and to trust them in God, because this is the way you are going to go beyond all the handicap that are destroying your trust, your self-confidence, destroying your perception of yourself, and relying too much on the judgment of the others. At one point, the courage to deal with your handicap is to go beyond the judgment. Don't forget to tell the people you love that you love them. Life is fragile.
قال لا تخافا إنني معكما أسمع وأرى.